on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your man EA Evan Anderson out of Savannah, Georgia, and today I get the liberty of interviewing the Ivy marketing mogul herself, Keisha Sumner. Right? She's in the building representing that pink and green.
I tried.
And listen, folks, we're gonna have us a whole bunch of fun today. But the purpose of this video is just to kind of share with you the journey that Keisha has personally been on, uh, to what has led her to working online and basically working for herself on the internet 100%, because Keisha has an extraordinary story. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. I'm gonna let her tell the story, but it's something that you definitely want to go ahead, pull out your pen, pull out your paper, or pull up your Microsoft Word file so that you can be taking some notes while she's sharing this information about how she came from where she was and got to where she's at and been having the success that she's been able to have. And I just want to make sure that you guys are all in tune, that you guys are all focused wherever you're watching this from, whether it be from email listing or Facebook or YouTube or wherever you might be receiving this message from today. I just want for you to be prepared, because I already know this sister got a powerful story. I remember when she was just starting to break through and having her first major success. I got to actually, tune in with it and be a part of some of that process. But listen, what this is all about is just sharing with you guys the journey of ordinary people that are making extraordinary things happen, and we're looking to help pull you up to be one of those folks that's having extraordinary results as well. So without further ado, Keisha, if you could please let these folks out here know who you are, where you're from, and what drove you to the Empower Network.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for a wonderful introduction. I am so excited just to be on this Google Hangout with you, Evan. I mean, I just think it's a privilege just that you asked for me to be out here with you, because I know you were handling it, you were doing your thing. So you're one of our top leaders in the Power Network on the Dream Team, and I'm just so honored that you actually asked me to be a part of this series. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Again, my name is Keisha Sumner, also known as the Ivy Marketing Mogul. I'm originally from Long Island, New York, and prior to getting started with the Empower Network, I was a really terrible, struggling corporate person. I was an IT consultant, had been doing that for almost 15 years, and I was really, really miserable. And not only that, I was making people around me miserable. I just wasn't happy with my life. My finances were getting out of control, and I just did not have a direction in my life either. And I was actually in and a part of some network marketing businesses that were failing. I mean, like completely failing. And I don't know if anybody else is out there, but that knows this. But I was actually putting money up for people, and it was just that you just don't do that. Just never, never, ever do that. So I found myself really struggling in what I was doing. And since becoming a part of Empower Network, you see the smile that just kind of lit up my face. Oh my gosh, I can't even begin to explain how just excited and how happy I am. I love my life. I have a direction that I did not have before. And that is key, because a lot of people are out here and they have no idea where they're going. They fly over here, they do this. And I actually have a direction that I didn't have before. And I discovered that through the Empower Network. I mean, who would have thought that I would discover, exactly where I was going in my life through an affiliate marketing business? That means, to me, it means that it has to be more than just, making that money online. And so I discovered my passion through this, through Empower Network. And not only that, I mean, just meeting wonderful people like Evan, and just the family, that I've inherited from being here too, has just absolutely been amazing. I love my team. I actually have a team that's excited and wants to thrive and wants and is excited. I had a call today from one of my team members that was like, all right, we got to do this even we got to do this even bigger. What's going on? We got to do this even we just got to break open the floodgates with this. So I'm just excited to be here. I love what I'm doing here, and that's my story. That's how I got here.
Now, let me get in here real quick because I know you said you were pretty much from a corporate background.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have any prior internet marketing experience or network marketing experience before you came into the fold here with Empower Network?
That's a really good question because I had network marketing experience, which is totally different from internet marketing experience, and that was actually when I started. I started at the end of July, and I was like, this internet marketing thing, it was totally different from the MLM world. Mm-hmm. And getting on track with that, I was like, oh my God, I had to ask a whole bunch of questions, but I got in. I wanted it bad enough. I got in, got acclimated, started trying to figure out what a solo ad was and what a co-op was because I had no idea what any of that stuff was. And got in, jumped in, and had success with it.
Yeah, and the reason why I asked you that because like me and you are similar in that respect. I think we both started around the same time, like back in July of 2012, and we both have a little bit of background in MLMs or network marketing. And one of the key things that I heard you say was, my team now is doing this. My team now, and that was one of the biggest problems that I had with network marketing and MLMs before was I could overproduce, but I couldn't build a team that could produce. Yep. Can you talk on that a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the atmosphere and the team environment is totally different because, one of the things is not just me, quote unquote, pumping somebody's head up. It's me sharing success with you and then somebody else sharing success with my team. So it's just not me. They see evidence of success happening everywhere. And it's empowering. It really is not just me. We're not in it just by ourselves. We're not, just doing this lonely little thing. It's really a community effort, and it's just amazing.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree any more with anything that you just said.
Mm-hmm.
One more thing that you just like, cause I got my pen out. I'm jotting stuff down while you're talking.
And I got my note. I'm writing down my notes.
And you were just not talking about direction. Yep. Empower Network is kind of giving you a direction, and when I think of direction, I think along the lines of purpose and what we were kind of meant to do here in life. If you could kind of expunge upon that, just like the direction and the purpose that you feel that you're able to start living in now. I think that would be huge for our viewers out there.
Oh, absolutely. That's just huge for me. I really have direction that I didn't know before, and a passion that I didn't have before when it comes to health. I knew that I really liked and enjoyed, health, but I did not know that I liked it on this level. And I didn't understand what my purpose in the health realm was. And when I talk about purpose, I really actually define my purpose. And understanding, Tracy Walker, prime example, she put one assignment out there, and that assignment actually led to my mission statement, or my tagline, which is positioning people for success in every area of their life. And I never would have had that had I not come to the Empower Network. I mean, I set out like a plan, a marketing plan, just because of one of the things that I learned here in the Empower Network. I mean, it's just been amazing. Where do you find that? I didn't get that in school. Mm-hmm. I got a chemical engineering background. I sure didn't find my purpose out there, but I found my purpose online, and which goes to show that anybody, the playing field is leveled. When you get online, it's everybody has a chance to succeed, and you don't get that out in corporate America.
Absolutely. I mean, I couldn't agree more. Real quick, I'm gonna just go ahead and drop this in here. I don't know where our conversation is going to lead from this point going forward, but what I want to do right now is just go ahead and put out an income disclaimer, because of the fact that I don't know if we're gonna talk about income or not, but the whole point is this: the only way that you make money is by producing sales. Okay, and so anybody that's watching this video, I don't want you to think that this is any kind of a lotto or any kind of just Ponzi scheme, penny matrix, or any kind of just scam or that type of a deal. The only way that you create income is by producing sales. And I mean, we've been interviewing people who have been having extraordinary results, even though they're ordinary people. But one thing I definitely want you to know is the only way that you make money is by producing sales. I had to go ahead and get that cleared out of the way.
Absolutely.
I just don't know where we might end up going, Keisha.
Yeah.
I know you had 1,500 days and all kind of deals like that. So I don't know. I just don't know where we might end up going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get you. And everybody is gonna be different.
Right.
Yeah, right on this.
So we just heard your story. We just kind of learned a little bit about your background, coming from the corporate IT consulting world, and moving here into online marketing and working the online marketing deal. You told me how you got into a Power Network. Now, this is a question that a lot of people want to know the answer to, because a lot of people, they see what's going on, they hear the stories about all of these financial achievements and accolades that people are reaching, right? But they say, hey, I'm going to get in at the $25 level and see what happens. I'm going to try it out, right? But you are a person that is all in.
Yep.
That's the reason why you're on this marketing series today, because you are an all-in marketing hero. And I don't use the term hero lightly.
Nice.
You know what I mean? When I say hero, I'm talking about somebody that's pioneering the way, that's bringing other people along on this journey to financial freedom. Basically, you're a freedom fighter.
All right.
You are the Ivy marketing mogul.
Yes.
Let the folks out there know exactly why you decided to get all in, and you're in the position now to lead other people into greatness.
You know what? I'm gonna say a couple things. The first thing I'm gonna say is little money don't make no money.
Y'all better pull your pen out and write some notes down. Now she's spitting.
Little money don't make no money, and if you're not all in, if you're not committed, you're not going to be successful. I actually just finished letting my team know that when you don't commit to something, you'll get pulled in every different direction. And you said something at the end, and I'm trying to remember what you just said, but the reason why I committed to going all in is because I had to set an example for my team. If I did not set an example, the bar would not be pushed for them to come up. There is no way that anybody that was at the $1,500 level or $500 level would have come in had I not set the bar that high. And I had to come all in because, again, little money don't make no money.
Don't make no money.
And honestly, too, you do less work when you're all in than when you are trying to do, or you're at the $25 level or even the $100 level. I mean, you got to work extra hard just to make $3,000, and you can get one in one shot just in a day.
Absolutely.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, people can take an example of their lives. I mean, when have they committed to doing anything and had success, and when have they not committed to doing anything and not had any success? So I mean, you get all in, you fully commit, and you're in it to win it. And I tell you this: if you commit to getting all in, you certainly will not just treat it like some fly by night business. You surely will make sure that you get everything plus some that you committed to, or that you put in, that you invested. You're not going to walk away from $5,000 or $10,000 or whatever the amount is. You ain't going to walk away from that.
Absolutely.
So it's better just to get all in, and was it FTVF?
Yep, that's right. I got a shirt right here.
Yes.
FTBS. Follow the blogging strategy. That's the PG version.
Exactly.
And that's what it's all about, man. I mean, you get all in, you get committed, man. Once you committed, I mean, you're in position to leverage the same work that you would do at the $25 level that you would gain at the what 46.25 level is what you
Yep.
could earn basically off of one person coming all in
Yep.
and just seeing the vision instantly. You earn $4,600. I mean, who doesn't want any parts of that? I'm glad I did the income disclosure because if not,
Exactly.
people are like, "Well, I signed up for 46.25." But you gotta make sure that you're committed. You gotta make sure that you all in. So we want to make
Absolutely.
sure that we let you guys all know that because we're all in.
Yep.
You know, we're leveraging our time, we're leveraging our money, we're leveraging our dollars, and the truth is this: what's set up, what we have set up already here with the Empower Network allows you to be in the boss seat,
Yeah.
basically.
Yes, it
You
does.
can pay your money and jump straight into the boss seat.
Yep.
With no serious overhead in your business, and you just ready to get money. Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's what it really boils down to.
Yeah.
It's a straight get money position.
Exactly. I like that. Just get straight money position.
Either that or you could go and make minimum wage at $25 position, which we don't not go ahead and just get in, click the link below the video, go ahead and get in. But get all in is
Exactly.
what we're telling you, so you can make top dollar for doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Now,
No brainer.
Next thing I want to bring up, Keisha, because I think the first time I met you was out in San Diego, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, I believe it was.
San Diego event. How did that event affect you, and how did the other events affect you? Because you were in San Diego, you were in Austin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the mastermind event that we had in Atlanta, which was a smaller event, it wasn't globally marketed, but it was a huge event quietly.
Yeah.
Right. So just share a little bit about the how the events have impacted your life and impacted your team, and just the importance of events.
Oh man, that is such a good question because I'll say this. When I went to San Diego, I knew that I had to go to San Diego. I didn't really know why because it was the first time that I had done an affiliate marketing event before. So I'd gone to network marketing, totally different. So I went here and I didn't know what to expect. I kind of went in on the hush and on the kind of doubtful because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know if this is gonna work, and And I went in and I was blown away. I mean, just the level of the level of people that were in the room in San Diego was just phenomenal, and I was just like, I'm there. I mean, I was my mind was set. It was changed after San Diego. Then the next event was in Austin, and that blew my mind because it was totally different from San Diego. And not only that, you go to events sometimes and you get absolutely nothing. I walked away with strategies. I walked away with notes. I mean, notes that I can implement. I walked away with a totally different mindset. Like I was just all over. And then, to me, what is it they called it? The piece de resistance was the mastermind in Atlanta. I mean, for y'all Christian folk out there, I mean, there was a time where I wasn't saving any money. I wasn't tithing like I should. And after Atlanta, the biggest thing that came out of Atlanta for me, because it was supposed to be a small event, it wasn't even supposed to be, a whole bunch of people weren't even supposed to come out. But I went and I wasn't sure if I was going to go. I ended up going, and I actually started tithing and saving after that. I mean, that's huge. I mean,
can you just tell everybody what all you went through just to get to that Atlanta event, the small one, not the big event, the small event?
Yeah. We drove. It was about 6 of us. Yeah, 6 of us. Like the night before, we were trying to figure out, okay, well, who's going to drive and how we were going to get there. And it was like the night before, like 6 of us came together and was like, all right, we're going. We drove 11 hours just to make it to Atlanta, and it was like the best event ever. And I just won't miss an event. I mean, you get to meet people that you would have never ever gotten in contact with before. I mean, people that are like huge in the whole online space. I mean, you just there's no describing it. It's just you just have to go. I mean, you just can't miss an event. I mean, you just get so much out of it. And Empower Network, I've just never been a part of a company I haven't been a part of a company that gives so much. And not only that, they gave they did a service project as part of their San Diego event. I mean, who does that? I'll tell you right now, I've never been a part of a network marketing company where they did a service event where it was talked about at the event, and it wasn't just giving money. They were hands-on building a home. I've never. Now, some people, they give money to all these charity organizations or whatever, and you never see it. But these people were hands-on building a home for somebody. Boom.
And you know what? I think, and not trying to take anything away from anybody else, but I know I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma. I know that you're a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha, yep. And so coming away from like where I've been at in the past from the college setting, community service is something that's very important to me. I know it's very important to you too, as just based off of the organization that you're associated with. That's one of the strong points throughout all of the Pan-Hellenic Council groups, the AK Alpha Kappa Alphas and Phi Beta Sigma, and just all these other Divine Nine Greek organizations. Community service always stands, tall within those organizations. So definitely for me, seeing something like that, Habitat for Humanity, them just giving away, I'm not exactly sure, I don't want to quote the wrong number, but I think about $60,000 that they auctioned off in that one event in Texas. I mean, that's huge, because on the chapter level, I work hard here in my local chapter, for my grad chapter and for the Pan-Hellenic Council here in my area. And just to see that example of just community service, community outreach, and that giving back, it means a lot to me.
It sure does. And they met with the people that they were they were there was a little clip of them with the folks that they were doing it or building a home for, and it was it's amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yep, just a real hands-on experience.
Yep.
And from there, I hope everybody's seeing the value in this. If you're watching this in internet land or via email or however you're seeing this video right now, I hope you're just taking the value out of this, because Keisha is just sharing her story, sharing her journey with you guys, letting you know the things that have impacted her in making the decision to get in with Empower Network, to get all in with Empower Network, and to make sure that she's at every event. And if you're watching this video, I definitely highly recommend that you go ahead, click the link that's below this video so that you can get in as well, so that you can go ahead and get all in, so that you can make sure that you're with us in the next, we're at 9 days now until the Chicago Get Money event. The event is called Get Money. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what the hell will.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And moving forward with us and being a part of this actual movement, because what we're involved in right now is an absolute wealth movement.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Money is moving. Everybody who you've seen me interview up to this point is making money, and they're moving in a forward progression to pull other people out of whatever situation they might be in into a space of financial freedom. You know what I mean? If you've been watching these videos, you've heard me refer to us as freedom fighters. We're marketing heroes. We're freedom fighters. And we invite you to come along to be a freedom fighter also, to pull other people out of whatever position they're in, and let's all achieve greatness together, right? So that's what I'm just like the super advocate of. And hopefully if you're watching this video, you're ready to go ahead and make that decision to go ahead and be a part of this movement by clicking on that link below this video. That's going to be the first step and most important step in getting you to that point. Now, Keisha, one more thing I just want to go ahead and move forward into, and not just to take up too much more of your time, but where do you see not only yourself but also Empower Network as a company moving forward over the course of the next 6 months and throughout the course of 2013?
That's a good question. I definitely see myself here. No doubt about that. You know, it's almost hard to answer that question because, and I'll tell you the reason why. It's a good reason. There is so much vision in this company, in Empower Network, that it's hard to see even where the Daves are going, and that's a good thing because one of the things that Dave Wood said, somebody asked him, "What's your exit strategy?" He said, "I have none. This is it. I'm doing this until I die." Mm-hmm. And that was it. And a lot of people can't commit on that level like that. And just to hear him speak to hear the compassion in his voice, the heart that he has, I mean, it's amazing. It's truly amazing. The vision that this guy has and where he sees this company going. I'm sure that he sees something that we don't see, and I'm almost glad that I don't see it because it makes it even bigger and it makes it more alive and it makes it so much more than what we have here. And it's comforting, to be honest with you, because you know there's and it's interesting because a lot of people, a lot of companies are coming up to mimic us. And honestly, when we're like the Apple of affiliate marketing. When you and can't nobody touch Apple. Can't nobody touch what they're doing. When you're the first, hey, everybody else mimics you from there. So
absolutely,
there's nothing like Empower Network.
And you know what? The funny thing about you saying that is I went through my email. I was looking through my email address a little bit before we got started with this interview, and I had a particular email, man, that I always I subscribe to like a lot of people's lists and different things like that, and I saw this one particular email. The headline stuck out so much because it was like the email, like the headline for it, the subject line was something like, you can earn a lot of money. This isn't an Empower Network, but you can still make 100%. And I looked at it, and man, I just cracked up laughing. I was like, man, come on, man, these imposters got to be serious about themselves. How could you make a headline like that? Know you promoting a company that's like a knockoff?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And just like from the female perspective, because I know my wife, she's real heavy in the handbags and stuff like that. It's like you can go get the real Michael Kors bag, or you can go get the knockoff Michael Kors bag. It's like a $250 difference in the quality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
like, I saw that email, and I was like, man, look at this knockoff, man. Who's buying that? They buying that hoping they can really get the real deal. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. The quality will not be the same. I like that.
Oh, cool, man. Hey, man, this has been an incredible interview, Keisha, man. I just really appreciate you for coming out, stepping out, sharing your journey and your story with my list, with my Facebook fans, with your list, your Facebook fans, your YouTube friends. And listen, folks, the whole purpose of this, we're trying to let you know that we are ordinary people getting the extraordinary results. And if we can do it, you can do it. It all starts with a decision to click the link that's going to be located below this video. Get in, get all in, get to the next event in Chicago. If you can't make it to Chicago, get to the event that's after that. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that you get to the next event and be a part of this family, this dream team, man. It's the perfect name. It's a dream team for a reason, because this is where you dream about being. This is the type of people that you dream about being around. The type of people that when you're down and having a bad day, they lift you up, lock arms with you, ready to fight the forces of evil, ready to help you release your inner badass and help you do whatever it takes to get money. So
Absolutely.
that's why we're here. This your man EA Evan Anderson out of Savannah, Georgia. I got my girl Keisha Sumner sitting over there, the Ivy Marketing Mogul. In case y'all didn't know, AKAs out there, y'all better get your pinky finger up in the air, right? And hey, we just having a good time. We wanted to share this information with you today, and we're glad that you decided to hang out with us. So Keisha, if there's anything you want to say to close out on, the floor is yours, sister.
Oh, I just want to say thank you so much, Evan. This has been a blast. I've had such a good time, and I know your listeners out there will take heed and just jump all in and click the link below. You can find me at DivineFreedomUnlimited.com, and I'll probably have this on my YouTube wall as well. And, you know, just thank you so much again. You are one of the most incredible leaders on this team, and I just am so excited just to be doing this interview with you. Thank you so much for asking me.
Absolutely. But there you have it, folks. There's only one decision left to make. Click on the link below or sit and watch us make a bunch of money. That's the only way it's really going to work. Me and Keisha Sumner, we up out of this piece. And, hey, if we can do it, you can do it. We'll holler at you, see you in Chicago or whatever the next event is. Peace.